Good morning, everybody. Today is May 30th, Saturday, and about 20-degree beautiful weather. We're going to eastern part of Toronto today called Scarborough, and we want to see Scarborough Bluffs, and we want to show you. It's beautiful. So stay tuned and ride with us, okay? We're going to try to reach Toronto as soon as possible, but it's a traffic. Instead of 40 minutes, they gave us in about 2 hours drive, okay? We will try to beat the traffic because it says 40 minutes drive to Scarborough, but unfortunately it will take in about 2 hours because of the always traffic in Toronto.
Toronto is always traffic, always. Doesn't matter it's a working days or weekends, and always traffic. A lot of people, a lot of cars, and you can actually stuck here for a few hours. Yes. The best transport is bicycles, city bicycles especially. A lot of people using bicycle in Toronto. It's actually a good idea. Maybe next time we will do the same. What do you think? Do you want to use bicycle?
No, I don't want to use the bicycle. No.
Yes, you have to use special trees path for bicycle. Yeah. So right now we're in Scarborough. It's a part of GTA, Great Toronto area, and it's a really big one part of Toronto. Interesting, very safe.
Okay, we all there, and we're looking for one of the park, Rosetta McLean Garden.
It is.
It's right there. Yeah,
Right here.
Rosetta McLean Gardens. Wow.
I hope we will find spot.
Hope so too.
It's like easy. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Бум-бум-бум. Олеженька, Oleg, where we just came.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Finally, okay. Just stuck to the.
No, I forgot what I have to ask.
Stuck to the script,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry. Oops. Oopsie.
Oh, I'm gonna. Well,
Yeah, you're on a cam.
sorry.
You're on a cam. Smile.
Okay, so Rosetta McLean Gardens, okay, died in December 1940, and husband offered the property to the city of Toronto. I can't find any information who is Rosetta, unfortunately. Okay. So anyway,
I will find
okay,
later.
it's a yeah.
I will find later, and let's move a little bit further there.
Further where?
Whether they are in
You
a
mean
park,
like
in
this,
a,
like this,
deeper in a garden.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
just let's go around. Just take a look. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there are a lot of flowers, trees,
Yeah, that
and
one.
quiet. It's very quiet. Wow.
If it's really cold, friend,
It's looking like this. Don't go there. There.
You can walk here. I'm explorer.
Okay, Oleg, he said he gonna show some, I don't know, Rome ruins or
Rome? I never mentioned
no,
Rome. ruins.
no. I mean like old one, something. But it seems like we came different park, no? He needs to check. He needs to check something.
Okay, this way. Okay, this way. Okay, just enjoy the view. Okay, guys.
We're enjoying view.
Beautiful, right?
Okay.
Like,
But
for
this
example-
is cliff. Oh wow, I love it. This is look at this is tree. Yeah.
It's soft. It's soft actually.
It's
It's,
soft,
not.
right? Yeah, but it's looking cool. This is actually we're standing on a cliff, right?
Yeah, it's a cliff.
It's a cliff.
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay. And this is Lake of Ontario. But we'll go later down there
Wow, look at this. This is just
It's actually called Scarborough Bluffs West. They are looking like this, and we are on the top of this is bluff. Okay. And Oleg found something here. Oh. There are some yachts, right?
it looks like Mediterranean Sea. It looks like the sea.
Yeah.
Or even like an ocean. But it's just Lake Ontario. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Wow. Look at this water. And
So we're like in Greece, right? Right now.
no, we're in Toronto, okay?
We're in
We
Toronto,
are in
yeah.
Toronto, yes. Toronto, Canada. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's even better. It's guys, it's such a pleasant weather. Not hot, not cool. And she's expecting something.
Yeah.
She's busy. You didn't get any nuts.
No, I didn't get
You came here and you didn't get any gifts for this is squirrel. No, she got it that you don't have anything, unfortunately.
Yeah. She lost interest in it.
Yeah, she lost interest in, yeah. Lake Ontario, one of the greatest,
Of all time.
yeah. Nice house. It's so close to this park, so you have a bench, you have a nice front porch view, and here's park.
It's very beautiful neighborhood. And actually, see, you can just walk in.
It's easy accessible to park.
To this
Yeah,
beautiful neighborhood, or from your home, you can just like
yeah.
and enjoy the view.
This is house amazing.
I love the it's
Loliak.
It's a green. Look at this. Wow. Oh, look! I found the path. Come. Let me see the path.
We can go from there. You think?
No, not from here. From there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, from
You mean like a
here.
private property? I
It's
don't think it's a private property.
no, I think it's a.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Show. No, not this one. No, this one. Okay. No dogs allowed. No bicycle allowed. Everybody sitting in the well. Please do not feed or interact. So we have a problem
With wild animals.
We have a problem right now with foxes and coyotes right now in Toronto. So
Yeah, it's springtime. Usually they are hungry and they searching some for food. Oh, look at this one bird. I don't know how it's called in English.
woodpecker. Is it
Woodpecker? Yeah.
Woodpecker. You know, with this.
Yeah.
I think it's a woodpecker.
Mm.
Wow.
Look, she's following us. Actually, I think, or it's another one.
It's another one. There's a
Another
bunch
one?
of them. Yeah.
What is this? It's somebody's garden. Yeah, it's somebody's garden. Look at this one. They're in flowers and green onion. Seems like garlic. They're growing some stuff. Oh wow, let's go. Yeah, I think
We're back to
to our parking spot.
No, let's go back then.
Do you wanna walk in the park? No, maybe let's go
I want to walk to the park.
again. Okay. Yeah, here you go. Look at this one. Okay. What we're doing now?
I'm script. Okay, so the next stop is a parking lot. They have 4 parking lots in the Scarborough Bluffs. So I choose one that is closer to the bluffs. So let's go. Once again, parking spot. I think it's number 6 or something. Scarborough Bluffs. Let's go. Last view on this beauty, and let's go.
We're moving to another spot. So we're leaving this lovely place, and we're actually on a bluff, right? On a cliff. Oh my gosh. And going down close to water.
Yeah, I can see Lake Ontario over there already. It's actually the biggest. I choose the biggest parking spot. So, yeah, see, bluffers part. And parking on the right side, right? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we just arrived. Lots of parkings, guys. Lots of hot dogs, ice cream. I want to see the marina number 1 first. It's a very interesting spot. Let's go. I'll tell you why.
Oh, look. It's a huge parking, actually, enough space. Yeah, it clearly says, please do not feed wild animals. So it's good that we didn't bring anything. This one is actually for yachts, right?
Yeah, here you own your boats. Okay, you can just park here and just
Park. Yeah, it's usually they're using this as
several cars.
Yeah.
Have something for the.
transportation of yachts.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Let's go. Next time, I think we're gonna get something to feed them.
Their sign, no feeding.
No feeding?
Yeah.
Look.
They have to actually learn how they can get by themselves.
Yeah, but they're expecting something. See? Gur.
Gur.
But you know, look, they understand there's nothing in my hand. See? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
They're not stupid.
Yeah.
Gur.
Gur, what? Okay, let's go. I wanna see something if it's still there.
Okay.
Can you get closer, like really
No,
close?
I don't think so. It's houses, boats on the water, right?
Yeah, it's houses on the water, and I respect this private property, but this is public property, and this one is a private. I'm sure this wouldn't pass this totally private property.
They standing permanently. It's not just
Yeah.
you can boating on them. It's they standing permanently. They have a porches there. They have a private entrance there, and people live there. Yeah, look at this one. And they have a. I see their boats.
I think there is an exit, there is an entrance over there. Yeah, let's go to see.
Yeah,
this
let's see more closer.
Because the last time we were here.
I wanna try to do this one. This is houses on the water again. houses, boats. They are standing on the water. Oleg, don't go there. It's a private. It says it's a. You see?
I'm a member.
No,
I am a
members-
member of community.
Yes,
okay?
exactly. Yeah. No. Don't go there. I just want to show. Can you move,
1,
please?
2, 3, 4.
No
I know
swimming,
the code.
slippery, and they are actually on the water.
Yeah, slippery when wet or icy. It's not even wet. It's not even icy. Okay. No swimming.
Okay, let's go.
I want to be a member of community.
Yes.
Is it on?
Yeah, I think.
I want to say this is actually the third one. Curbside docks on this area. So it's probably a franchise. It's a third one.
Third one.
Yeah. Famous Canadian poutine. Okay, so
You have
A lot of
your own
people-
story.
yes, I have a real story. It's a true story. Okay.
Your own.
There is a fighting between who created the poutine. So Montreal said it's from Quebec, Boston is from Boston, New York is from New York. But anyway, poutine is Canadian, okay? It's a Canadian creation. It's
Yeah,
just a
let's make-
potato,
yeah.
gravy,
Let me
some cheese and stuff.
take this one. Yeah. Here, go.
I still hoping we can get inside of this. See, there's. Let's go. I think it's the, I don't know, office or something.
I just wanna make a video of this one. Okay, I remember this is restaurant. It's also on the water. It's actually a lot of houses. Look at this one, guys. Wow. Swan?
Look at this huge swamp.
Mm-hmm.
I think the best way is on maybe on a phone. Do you want to get this
Yeah,
on a phone?
I just want a phone. Wow. It's beautiful. They're beautiful. They are so beautiful.
Camera's on.
Yeah.
I do believe it's a couple, right? Because they're
Of
living
course.
together. They're living together forever.
They are most faithful animals, birds. Look, they have a tag
They have a tag, yeah, and
Yellow tag.
28 or something.
on the wing.
just get
Yeah,
the
I'm
close,
doing.
close,
Yeah. I'm
close.
doing. It's shaking a little bit, but it's tugged. Yeah. Number 28 or something.
Yeah, and 28.
Yeah. Yes, it's beauty, right? Look.
Buying those houses or we kind of renting the house?
They are buying and also renting as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like, okay, summer is beautiful, right? But what about the winter?
It is abandoned.
Abandoned? No
Yeah,
winter?
just close it and some of the boat they are living here
Uh-huh.
in a winter as well. But this one is like just like for their vacation, summer vacation.
Yeah.
Summer vacation, I got
So
it.
maybe like a R&B, right?
Yeah. Sure of that, because like in the winter it's really cold.
Yeah. How you think can they fish here? Fishing?
Yeah.
I like it here.
Yeah, but you have to buy the
Rooftop.
fishing license. So,
Rooftop.
yeah.
A lot of rooftops, right? So it's like Solaris or something.
Sorry, what?
Solaris. It's when you can get sun.
Yeah, but I can get sun everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and it's, the restaurant is here.
Yeah, I remember we were sitting there.
And it says washrooms or patrons.
For clients. It means for clients only.
Look, there is a black smoke room for this one.
I don't think so. It's a
I
swan.
said, I'm sorry, it's not a black swan.
It's gone.
It's,
I want to make picture of you.
I
Just
think,
hold on.
I think it's a beautiful place to make some kind of events here.
Yeah, here actually weddings.
Beautiful.
They're saying weddings,
Yeah.
anniversaries.
Hold on,
and
don't turn the
this
camera. Don't turn the camera. Look at this.
He's
There you
actually
are.
following us because they hoping for some food, but we don't have anything. Plus, we're not allowed to do this one. They have to. Oops, there are two.
They have
They-
to learn how to survive.
Yeah, they have to learn, especially winter time. Yeah. We think it's a guard, Canadian guards on a boat. But they are not in use anymore, I think.
Looks like a government, some kind of issue, maybe lifeguard or something.
No. Okay. Lake Ontario and Canadian geese. They're the old time in a couple.
No,
I think we were doing pictures on this
We-
is
maybe, but you know what? I thought we can see the bluffs like from
but
here.
there, yeah, I can
mean-
do by phone.
I can, no, I can see it, but we have to get closer to get a better picture. Okay, so we have to basically walk around another parking lot. Take a picture from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we have to a little bit walk from one spot to another one, and we're back
I'm sorry, I wouldn't call this a little bit walk. You know, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a couple of kilometers until the good spot. It's a huge place, huge.
Yeah, it's a huge place, but yeah, we're slowly moving forward.
Oh, no.
I'm not going there. It's I'll stay here, but water is so clear.
What? It's gonna be 20.
One, two, three. Okay.
7, 8, 9, it's still flying. Okay?
So
It's
far.
still flying.
Yes, yes. Okay. So did you like?
I
Did you
find-
get your shoes wet?
No. I feel it's like a sea or ocean, right? So I couldn't even, so I tried the water. It's not salty. No.
So you didn't trust anybody, right? Why you tried?
Because I felt it, it's like a sea or ocean, but it's
Yeah,
not.
it's
I
looking-
tried it,
yeah,
it's a
it's
fresh,
looking like
it's a fresh water.
you actually can.
So finally we got here. Okay, so we were on
the top there.
the top of that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want me to ask how high it is?
Yeah, do you know anything interesting information
it's a
about
very
this one?
interesting spot. It's called Scarborough Bluffs. Okay, so the height is around 150 meters high. Okay, so and that's it. It's beautiful and it's high, 150 meters. Okay, so just enjoy the view. Just
very
enjoy the
useful
view.
information.
Don't ask the questions.
Okay, don't worry guys, I'm gonna find more information later.
You mean more and more correct?
Yeah, more correct information, yeah. And I'm gonna add this one to our video. Yeah, lot and their yacht. Can I do more closer?
You have to full of people. They're having party with it.
Teenagers. If I can do. No, actually I can do more closer. Yeah. Is there music? Yeah,
I can
oops.
hear it.
Tick boom, right?
It's a classical music.
Classic
Vivaldi.
Vivaldi. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is how they're looking like. Okay, we're leaving this lovely place and we decided actually to go a little bit for shopping like wieners.
Be careful, there is a gentleman. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I was in a Scarborough shopping, so we're gonna see what they have in a shopping.
Wieners, it's similar like Marshall in US. Yeah, the looking is similar. Yeah.
Oh my god. Of course it's hard. I feel sorry for this guy. Look at this. Come on. Just be careful.
I just wanna let them pass.
Come on. Wow. It's actually a very nice foresty area. There's lots of trees. And it's part of GDA, which is it's Toronto. It's still Toronto.
Something happened.
Yeah. Is
It's
it
the ambulance.
Is it ambulance?
Yeah.
Oh, it's paramedics. Yeah.
Supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah, it's kind of the huge one of the biggest Scarborough Plaza or something. So
we like shopping. Yes, century. Here, Walmart, our favorite one, and yeah, here go
Wieners.
Wieners here.
Venus, but Home Sense is a little bit on the right side, and I'm gonna go.
There.
I'm gonna go to Salvation Army thrift store. I love thrift stores. I love it. Okay, guys. So we're going home. Our journey is over for today. I hope you enjoy our trip, Scarborough Bluffs. I hope you like it. If you like it, please like it, subscribe it, and we will see you next time.
See you.
It's paradise. Paradise. It's paradise. 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 Don't underestimate my love, 'cause I can turn your darkness into light.